Bueno, pues la habíamos dejado aquí. Vamos con este capítulo 4. Espérate que me ponga aquí la chuletilla. Perdona mi voz, todavía estoy renqueante un poco del otro día. Así que vamos a empezar con este capítulo 4. Vamos a hablar con el cocinero.
I was too busy running for my life.
You saved the cookbook.
Yes, I saved the cookbook. The ceiling was collapsing, the building was on fire, people running everywhere, and I saved the cookbook.
Vale.
Why?
Excellent question. I can think of 100 other things I'd rather have saved. My favorite 12-inch knife, my collection of rare spices, a painting of my father, the mop that I painstakingly crafted with my own hands, my cat. But in a crisis, you don't think. There isn't time. You just act. And by acting, you expose your inner self. Heroism and villainy are revealed in moments like these. Me? I saved the cookbook. You're welcome.
Vale, el retrato del padre. No sé si era este, el que hemos salvado. Bueno. Vamos a hablar con el otro.
Still here. The bar is half collapsed and slightly on fire.
Not done with my drink.
What are you drinking?
Soda with a twist of avocado. It might be a little fizzy for your grog palate.
Oh, sounds exotic.
Gaseosa. A ver si hay. No hay. Voy a ver si hay tarjetas del trivial, ¿eh?
Give up now, old man. The secret will be ours.
I've been searching for the secret since before you were born!
That's exactly my point. Finding the secret is a young pirate's game.
Years of experience and me relentless drive will ensure the secret be mine.
Only if you don't have a heart attack first. Ha! Last chance to give it up. Then we obliterate you.
Get off my ocean!
I'm impressed by your crosswind ramming technique. I'll have to add that to my book.
My crew is quite skilled when given the right motivation.
I'm still worried about Threepwood. He shows up in the most unexpected ways.
We don't have to worry about Threepwood anymore. I left him broken and near death at the bottom of a cliff. His eye was pussing up, and bone was protruding from his leg. Animals have probably already scattered his limbs from one end of the island to the other.
So it's agreed. We stop fighting each other and we join forces to find the secret.
Agreed. No funny stuff. We split the secret. Teammates.
Vale, que decía, vamos a ir buscando también tarjetas de trivial. Vamos a venir aquí a la tienda de vudú primero.
Am I too late? Was LeChuck here? Did Madison come? Did they get it? Where's the secret? You've had it all this time!
I possess little and much. To what are you referring?
Don't play dumb with me, Karina. I have the map. The secret of Monkey Island is here.
What is it you wish to know?
Can't you read my mind?
No need. I can read your face well enough. The secret is where you suspect it is. Inside the large safe near the front door.
Where are the keys to the safe? I'd like to get it open as soon as possible.
I am prevented from helping you with the keys. But there is one close by who knows much.
How do I find him?
Her, and she will find you.
How do you know that?
She is outside the shop.
Why did you take the secret? Doesn't it belong on Monkey Island?
I have taken nothing. The safe came to me as you see it and belongs to someone else. I accepted a fee and cast a spell upon it to prevent it being moved. That is all.
Who owns the safe?
Alas, there are forces which prevent me from revealing the true owner. A contract signed in blood with gruesome punishments for disclosure.
Some kind of a voodoo thing?
No.
How could you keep this a secret from me? You knew I was looking for it.
It is not a secret from you, Guybrush Threepwood. It is a secret. Full stop. I am bound by an agreement.
Have LeChuck or Captain Madison been here?
No.
That's weird. They were way ahead of me.
Sometimes it's better to have two enemies than one. But you should not waste time.
I might have more questions for you later.
I might have answers, but I make no promises.
Ah!
You found the secret. You are a spark among fallen leaves.
Oh, I'm pretty excited.
Hold on to that feeling. I am Whiteling Bones. Whitey. Like you, the hunt for the secret consumes me. Like you, I know where the secret lies, but lack the means to open the safe. You must have many questions.
How do I open the safe?
5 locks, 5 keys. Golden keys. Hidden long ago.
What do the golden keys look like?
They're gold. It's just paint, but they look nice.
Where can I find the golden keys?
Most are found already. Got one myself. Old Mrs. Smith had one before she died, and Bella Fisher, too. Also, I heard one was found on Bermuda.
That's only 4.
One more was supposed to be hidden on Terror Island. That one has never been found.
Hang on, I'm writing all this down on my to-do list. This doesn't sound so hard.
A lot of people don't come back from Terror Island. Also, Bella Fisher sank out at sea and nobody knows where. Took her key with her.
Oh. Can I borrow the key you have, just to try it out?
Not so fast, bright boy. Whitey Bones is not such an easy mark. You prove yourself. Get some skin in the game. Find me when you've got more keys than I do, and maybe I'd talk partnership.
Why is the secret in the safe instead of on Monkey Island? Do you know?
Secret's always been in the safe.
Uh-huh. How come I never heard about any of this before? I'm kind of a secret to Monkey Island buff. You'd think I'd know about it.
The clues were buried deep and clever. Only a few ever puzzled them out, and we keep ourselves to ourselves.
This all seems needlessly complicated.
Life is like that sometimes. Best just enjoy the ride.
You seem more lucid than when you were hanging out of the window on High Street.
We all got our good days and our bad ones. If you don't know already, then you'll see.
See you around, Whitey. I've got keys to track down.
Okay, bright boy. But you watch your step. There is a curse. The keys are protected by a terrible curse. Beware.
Whoa! A curse? Really?
No. I mean, yes, she did say that, but she was just being dramatic. Whitey likes to make a big exit. Well, one thing's for sure. I don't know how to get to either of those islands she mentioned. I'd better get a good sea map right away.
Vale, vamos a ir a ver a Wally. Le vamos a pedir un mapa. del mar, ¿vale? De la zona del agua.
Hey, Wally. Have you got a sea map of the local area? Can you jot down the locations of Terror Island and Bermuda?
No problem. I'll also add a few extras. The ship tracking feature is going to blow your mind. It's a little trick, I know. You need to be able to go the extra mile if you want to make it in the big time, like me. Be careful. The last pirates I made a map to Terror Island for were never seen again. And Bermuda can chill you to the bone. Not many pirates want to head up there. Oh, and when you get to Scurvy Island, say hi to Elaine for me.
Thanks, Wally. And sorry about blowing you up that one time.
Vale, ya tenemos el mapa, así que vamos a venir aquí a la pescadería.
Welcome to the Cod's Wallop.
Thanks.
We feature the freshest fish on the block, and the freshest company as well.
Whether you're here to buy or just pass the time, we don't mind. Though, of course, we do prefer it if you make a purchase.
Didn't you guys used to be the pirate leaders? It's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Ah, I thought when we spotted him skulking around town that he looked passing familiar.
The shop seems nice.
If by nice you mean a glorious cathedral to the fine art of fishing, then I quite agree.
Have a look around, why don't ya?
Are the blowfish for sale?
No, indeed. These are for personal use. They're excellent for burping contests. Care to join us?
Don't mind if I do.
Winner gets to keep the blowfish.
Muerto, ¿eh? Lo de trabajar es muy malo.
Aye, well done. I hereby declare this a draw.
Vale, vamos a ganar el pez globo este, así que nos va a hacer falta más adelante. Vamos a venir al principio, donde tenemos el barco al muelle, y vamos a pillar la jarra de cerveza esta.
Not done with my drink.
Vale, mientras que está, como veis, mientras que está efervescente, vamos a volver a la pescadería.
Hello.
Y nos la vamos a beber antes de hacer el concurso de
How
eructos.
about a burping contest?
Always. Winner keeps the blowfish.
Como veis, ya aparecen otras que no salían antes.
Aye, that was an absolute ripper. I hereby declare you the winner. The blowfish is yours.
Vale, pues ya tenemos el pez globo. Que por cierto, vamos a dejarlo lleno de aire. Bien, ahora vamos a hablar con Cerrajera para ver que si tiene la llave.
Hey, Guybrush!
Otis. What are we gonna do with you?
I didn't do anything this time. I was framed.
Where's Stan? Did they let him go?
No, Stan got sentenced to hard time. Did you know he was representing himself?
I've heard that's unwise.
They took him to the ice quarry on Bermuda.
Bermuda.
What did you do to get arrested this time?
Nothing! I was just standing there minding my own business, applying for earthquake relief. Did you know you're only allowed to do that once?
There is no justice.
Vale, de este, que si podemos...
Are you worried the rest of the building will cave in?
Pero es sin relevancia.
You think you could spring me again?
Ugh, I doubt it. It looks like something happened to the serial number on this lock. Where did you say Stan is?
They took him to the ice quarry on Bermuda.
Let's visit again soon.
Have your people call my people.
Ahora sí, vamos ya con cerrajera.
Welcome back.
Hi there. Hello again. Would your mother perhaps have been known as Old Mrs. Smith? Whitey Bones said something about an Old Mrs. Smith.
Well, I didn't call her that. But I suppose some people did. Mainly when she was older.
Have you heard of the Golden Keys?
Sure. My mother had one of them.
Had?
She left it to me in her will.
I will pay you any amount of money you like for your mother's key.
When my mother died, her personal possessions went into probate with the court. When they came out of probate, I was still too devastated to claim them. As you can see from this letter the court sent, they and the key have been destroyed.
Well, this is an unexpected wrinkle. What happened to your mother's golden key?
As you can see from the letter I gave you, the court destroyed the key.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Vale, pues mira, aquí hay una carta del Trivial. ¿Cuántos monos de piedra hay en el tercer círculo? 3. Vale, salimos de aquí. Y tenemos que ir, dijo que...
Probate Order 1673832, pursuant to Statute E, Section C, subsection IS. By order of the court, the following unclaimed personal effects have been destroyed. Golden key, fancy box. Looks official. It's got a wax seal of a parrot on it.
Un sello de lacre con un loro. Eso significa que es Bermuda. ¿Vale? Entonces, bien, mira el callejón. Mira, sí. Había suerte. ¿Cómo se llama? El pirata pícaro del libro favorito de Herman. Reginald. Bien. Bueno, va. Vale, vamos a ir vamos a ir a la mansión de la gobernadora.
I wonder what they're waiting for. What are y'all waiting for?
Earthquake relief. And you'd better not be looking to jump the line.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Those who cut, get cut. Hey!
Thanks, Carla. Good luck. Guybrush.
Hi.
I want to hear all about the secret, but I've got to go back to Scurvy Island right now. Let's talk later.
Okay.
Vale, pues ya sabemos que Lane está en escorbuto. Y nosotros necesitamos... O vamos a necesitar... El relato de la interminable de la travesía sin fin, ¿vale? Pero esto más adelante. Vamos a hablar primero con Carla.
seen the line of people outside?
Those are citizens who were affected by the quake. But there isn't any money in the coffers to support the relief effort. I'm basically handing out IOUs.
Can I get in on some of that sweet, sweet disaster relief?
I already told you there's no money. I'm handing out IOUs.
I'll take what I can get.
Fine. It's not real money anyway. I have to list a purpose, so what's it for?
Vale, aquí vamos a tener que decir que queremos reconstruir los comercios locales.
I want to rebuild local businesses.
I'm sure you'll have public support on that one. This is just a promise from the town to back your relief project at a later date. Don't get too excited.
Vale. ¿Por qué? Porque esto se lo vamos a dar al pirata que está llorando en los muelles para que nos devuelva el libro, para poder devolverle el libro a Carla, ¿vale? Perfecto, vamos a seguir. Ya que estamos aquí, vamos a ir al astillero.
Stan's building collapsed. This place looks like an earthquake hit it.
Y de aquí vamos a coger el... Mira, tarjeta de trivia. El vendedor de escorbutifarra es miope, no tiene olfato, no sabe cantar, no oye bien, es miope. Vale, vale, vamos ampliando.
This must be that old toothbrush Stan wanted.
Vamos a dar el cepillo de dientes, a coger el cepillo de dientes de Stan, que no sé para qué nos va a servir. Pero lo vamos a coger. De aquí nada más. Ay, espérate, sí. De aquí sí, algo más. Coger el retrato,
There's a torn picture in here. This half shows Stan himself.
Vale, ¿por qué? Porque también nos va a hacer falta más adelante. Ahora sí, volvemos al camino. Y... vamos al museo. Y vemos que hay 2 loros y una nueva bandera. O sea, tenemos una en la pescadería, tenemos otra aquí. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Pues intentar robarla, pero esta vez si le damos la galleta a los loros.
I've got enough to last me.
E intentamos robarla. Nos damos cuenta al compararla, cuando la comparemos con la otra.
It's one of Bella Fisher's original pirate flags. Wait, what's this tiny writing on it? Replica not to scale. Oh, nuts.
Entonces dice que es una réplica a no escala, entonces no nos sirve. Necesitamos la original. Vamos a preguntar por la original.
Your pirate flag doesn't look quite right. Is it a replica?
You have a good eye. You should curate a museum. The real one is too valuable to keep out here. I've got it locked in the storeroom. There's already been an attempted theft.
Vale, y nos dice que la auténtica la tiene en el almacén. Entonces, ¿qué vamos a hacer? Vamos a robar la réplica, pero sin darle de comer a los loros para que llame la atención de este.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like things neat.
Y nosotros vamos a aprovechar para entrar y robar la verdadera. Y de camino llevarnos una carta trivial. Pues vamos aquí. Y ya tenemos la primera de las banderas de Bella Fisher.
They were all in on it, but Threepwood was the ringleader. First he's banging me and the other skulls around with a femur, forcing us to sing musical notes against our will. Then he's shouting nonsense like a drunk parrot, and he takes a bite out of a squid's arm. Right after that, that's when the earthquake started.
Still, it could be a coincidence.
You find a shark in your swimming pool, that's not a coincidence.
Encontrarte un tiburón en una piscina, dice. Vale, pues tendríamos ya la primera de las banderas de...
It's about 15 by 15, and it's got a lot of holes in it.
¿Qué vamos a hacer con ella? La vamos a colocar en el mapa marítimo.
I placed the flag over the map. I can see
tengamos las
parts
tres.
of the map through the holes. Maybe I need more flags.
Cuando tengamos las tres nos va a decir el punto exacto, ¿vale? De ver a Fisher. Vamos a seguir. Estoy mirando porque... Vale, podemos ir a... aquí. Y... Vale, vamos a empezar a navegar. Vamos a ir primero con el barco a la deriva.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Permission to come aboard.
Afraid we can't let you do that.
Permission to come aboard, sir.
This isn't a protocol issue.
Although we do enjoy a good protocol.
Are you going to let me talk?
Apparently, that's what you enjoy doing.
There's been a deadly scurvy outbreak on the ship. We're under strict quarantine, so we don't infect others with this deadly pathogen.
I don't think scurvy is contagious.
You don't know that. My cousin's uncle's mother's best friend says it is.
It's a scientific fact.
Oh, don't try to snow us with your science quackery.
If scurvy wasn't contagious, then only one person would have it.
Duh.
Where'd you get that cool flag with all the holes?
We found it floating in the ocean. It's one of Bella Fisher's flags. She probably lost it when her ship went down.
We're afraid to take it down and offend the scurvy gods.
There is no such thing as the scurvy gods.
Well, then why is there scurvy? Answer me that!
Can I have your flag?
Did you not hear me? Scurvy! On board! Quarantine!
Well, you could just toss it down to me.
Best not to risk it. It's probably crawling with scurvy, trust me.
Bye. Don't let the scurvy bite you.
Scurvy bites! I knew this was bad.
Vale, tenemos que hacer que... demostrarle que no es contagioso el escorbuto. Pero a todo esto se me ha olvidado...
Hello.
What's that flag with all the holes in it?
Quite proud of that. We caught it up in a fishing net one day. 'Tis one of the signature flags of Bella Fisher herself.
Bella Fisher? That was Bella Fisher's flag?
That's what I said, yes.
Is the flag for sale?
Bite your tongue. That's property of the chums.
With the who?
No one.
It's too late. The bait's out of the bag. We might as well tell him. The Chums is by way of being a semi-secret society of anglers.
Mostly we tell stories.
Aye, stories about fish.
Can I join the Chums?
Well...
I can tell a good story.
Have you got any good fish stories?
Yeah. One time, I was swallowed by a manatee.
No one knows what a manatee is. Trust me, make it a whale. It'll be better.
Okay.
Take this fishing lure. Other chums will have these too, on their clothes or displayed somewhere. Go out and find them, show them your lure, and tell them your story. They'll give you advice. Learn all you can, then come back here and tell us your story again.
You could start with that young pirate that hangs around at the scum bar.
Don't tell him where to start. He's supposed to look for the lures.
Vale, tenemos que buscar los señuelos para que nos vayan explicando cómo contar la historia y así poder llevarnos la bandera. Así que vamos a hacerlo. Nos han dicho que el primero sería el joven pirata del scum bar. Le enseñamos esto.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time, my ship was swallowed by a whale.
You know, what your story needs is a part to set the stage, to let us know what's going on and who the people are. It should come at the beginning, like a
beginning?
Like a beginning, exactly. Like, I was on the deck of a burning Spanish galleon with Horseface and Ichijo. And then all of a sudden, and then you take it from there. Want to give it a try?
Okay. I was up in a crow's nest with a demon lookout called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a whale.
Yeah, that's the way. Obviously, you're new at this, but don't worry. Other chums can show you more of the ropes.
Okay.
Vale, siguiente pez gordo. Cerrajera.
Hi there.
Hiya.
¿Lo veis? Tiene aquí.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
The pirate hunter Morgan LaFlay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a whale.
But then what? A key point of every fish story is a dramatic ending. Did you land the fish? Did it get away? Does someone get married or killed or both? People want to know how things turn out.
Oh, that makes sense.
Want to give it a try?
Okay. I was up in a crow's nest with a demon lookout called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a whale. We stuck a hook in the beastie's mouth and caught it from the inside.
I think you've got a lock on it. Seems like you've got a few keys on your ring. Now talk to some other chums to round out the set.
I'll do that.
Vale. Seguimos buscando a los peces gordos. ¿Quién eran más peces gordos? Bueno, vamos a seguir con el juego y ahora ya iremos buscando los peces gordos. Estábamos navegando. No, esta no era pez gordo, ¿no? Voy a quitarlo de aquí para que no llore más. Me da. ¿Dónde está el pagueres?
What would you say if I told you the governor authorized funds for the rebuilding of the scum bar at an unspecified future date?
She did? That's fantastic! I'll have a sunken area that catches grog spills for recycling and a medical triage room. Excuse me, lots to plan.
Okay if I take this cookbook back now?
Sure, of course.
Vale, pues ya tenemos el libro también. Hora de zarpar. Hemos hablado con los de la deriva. Vamos a ir a la isla Escorbuto.
You're right. It won't budge.
It's strong magic.
I can still get it open with a spell, but I need a good power spot.
It beats trying to find the keys. We don't even know where to start. It could take forever. Only a fool would do that.
I know an excellent place for power spells, but it's not on this island.
No problem. We can craft it there and then come back here.
We'll take my ship.
I'll stay here to keep an eye on the safe.
And steal the secret yourself? I don't think so.
Stop it. Clearly, no one trusts anyone to stay behind. We'll all go together.
What if someone else finds out the thing is here?
The only map is lost somewhere on Monkey Island. Probably eaten by a wild boar by now.
The map maker knows it's here. I've got a bone to pick with him anyway. I'm thinking maybe one of the large ones in the leg.
Ah, Scurvy Island. This is where Elaine's been growing all the limes for the Marley Foundation's Scurvy project. She's probably back here by now. I can't wait to see her.
Carta trivial. El nombre del cherry de Monkey Island era... El cherry Hook. No. ¿Y cuántos peces hay en el banco bajo el...? Vamos a decir 11. Oh, funciona mi número de la suerte. Por eso lo llevo tatuado.
It says the Marley Foundation's Scurvy Treatment and Prevention League, or STAPL, welcomes you to Scurvy Island, 1.5 miles to STAPL headquarters.
Isla Scorbuto. Vale, ¿podemos ir a la playa? No.
During driftwood mating season.
Podemos ir a la plantación de limas. ¿Dónde está el pajarraco este?
Wow, Elaine sure has been busy.
Otra carta trivial. El Lea Blood está. El malvado pirata Blood Nose. Pues no, me la colaron. Vale, si lo intentamos acercar aquí a coger la foto.
No way. I don't want to lose my hand.
Vale, tenemos que ahuyentar al pájaro de alguna forma. Por ahora no podemos. Seguimos, vamos a ir al campamento.
Elaine? Are you decent? Hello? Hey, this used to be a picture of both of us. What happened to the me part?
Vale, nos llevamos el cuadro. Que si lo usamos con el retrato de Stan, vamos a poder ir jugando aquí con los retratos. Vale, que es para otro de los puzzles que vamos a tener que hacer. Leemos la nota.
I'm working due west of the lake and due north of the lighthouse today. I pinched a yak with it once, and then I sort of accidentally pinched the staple remover. I had it for years before I remembered to give it back to Elaine. She was happy and mad at the same time. Happy.
Vale, de aquí nos vamos a llevar también, no hay ninguna carta trivial, ¿no? Nos vamos a llevar de aquí la leña.
It's nicely dried, pre-cut, and ready to go. I think I'll fill up my coat pockets with this bulky firewood. Seems like it might come in handy somewhere, and I'm sure no one will miss it.
Como siempre vamos a hacer trampas y nos va a hacer falta la leña. Vale, ya tenemos la ubicación de Lane. Dice que está al norte del faro y al oeste de la roca enorme del cuervo. Vamos a venir aquí.
These groves go on forever.
Pues aquí no está. Aquí hay una carta del trivial. ¿Cuántos monos de piedra puede encontrar? Como mucho en el primer círculo, 3. El primer círculo son 3. Jarra, monóculo, puñal. Serían 4. No recuerdo, 3. Vale, ¿qué ponía en la nota? Al final, ¿qué he leído la nota?
Hi, I'm working due west of the
Al
lake.
oeste del lago y al norte del faro. Ah, vale, entonces ha cambiado el sitio. Esta zona cambia. Aquí está Lane.
Hi.
I was hoping I'd run into you again.
I was hoping that too. What happened at the voodoo shop? Did you get the secret?
Not yet, but I'm closer than ever. I just have to gather a few golden keys together and I'm good to go.
That sounds promising. What about LeChuck and Captain Madison?
They weren't there, oddly enough.
Well, be careful.
How's your project going?
The project has hit a snag. We have plenty of limes, as you can see, but people are refusing to take them. They say they don't like the taste and they don't believe they'll help with scurvy. As an elected official, I could have issued an edict, but as a private citizen, I have to convince people. I tried this flyer.
Yeah, I've read part of this.
I know it's terribly dry, but the facts are there.
Have you tried using a different font? Comic Sans, for example.
Yes, but I need a small one to fit all the information on.
What about adding bullet points? They could be little lines.
People not liking limes is part of the problem, though.
Good point. What if the text was centered instead of left justified?
Somehow I don't think that's going to make a lot of difference.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
It's basically a sales and marketing problem, and neither of us is an expert in either of those things.
I see what you mean. I'll hang on to the flyer. Maybe I can find a sales and marketing expert to look at it.
Okay.
Experto en marketing, Stan.
I hear these can help prevent scurvy.
You heard right.
Can you spare any limes?
You can take a few. Well, like I said, I'm having trouble giving them away.
Vale, pues nos llevamos limas. Y que yo recuerde de aquí nada más, ¿no? ¡Ay, sí! Claro, falta una cosa.
Hi.
Hi.
Le enseñamos esto a Elaine.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Guybrush! You've joined the chums! I'm glad. Maybe a new hobby will help you get your mind off the secret.
Sure.
Well, let's hear what you got.
I was up in a crow's nest with a demon lookout called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a whale. We stuck a hook in the beastie's mouth and caught it from the inside.
That's nice, Guybrush, but I think you've left out the most interesting part. What was it like inside the whale? What happened in there? People want to hear about the experience.
That makes sense.
Want to give it a try?
Nah, I think I've got it.
Okay, well, I think this is really good for you. You should find some other chums to share your gift with.
I'll do that.
Vale, pues esta vez sí, creo que ya no hay nada más que hacer aquí. O menos por ahora. Vamos a ir a Isla Terror. Mira, carta de Trivial. ¿Cuántos logros hay junto al puesto de las escorbutifarras? 1. Vale. ¡Ay! ¡Qué estornudo! Aventurarme en el bosque oscuro y retorcido. Evitar espina horrible y puntiaguda.
Yeah, I better not get any closer.
Vale, de aquí vamos a ir visitando todos los sitios que podamos visitar. Aquí, un lugar desafortunado. Bien, aquí voy echando un vistacito.
This place gives me that lonely feeling. I'd rather keep moving along. I'm sure I'm a more skilled survivalist and have nothing to worry about. I'll just keep telling myself that.
Una llave.
It's not one of the golden keys, but any key is a good key in my book.
Cogemos la llave dorada. Dorada, plateada. Nos vamos de aquí. El siguiente sitio. Arboleda grotesca. Carta de Trivial. Pero poco más. De lava no. De lava no. De magma. Tampoco. Entonces va a ser... Va a ser de agua, tío. ¿En serio? Es la segunda vez que fallo esa pregunta. Y la primera vez dije lava. Gruta viscosa. Oh, me estoy resfriando. De aquí nada más.
In all the worst places, there are mushrooms.
Claro, misterioso.
Ugh, looks like he had the wrong person watching his... I'm not sure I want to know what happened here. I'll be fine as long as I don't lose my wits and keep my head.
De aquí vamos a coger la lámpara.
Looks like another greedy pirate who met a sordid fate. Yeah, this place gives me the creeps. It's not lit, but it does have some lamp oil in it.
Le queda aceite. Bien. Vamos a venir aquí. Y al último sitio. Es una senda tortuosa. Vamos a pasarla. Ojito a ver si encontramos alguna carta. Esto es una carta. En el parque hay todas las respuestas. Un pozo, un columpio, un barco. Pozo seguro. ¿Había un pozo que tiraba una moneda? Sería todas las respuestas entonces. Vale, llegamos aquí.
It says XYZZY. I can't quite get it off of there.
Intentamos coger el cartel y como no podemos lo vamos a coger con el cuchillo, ¿no? Vale, tenemos un cartel y aquí vamos a usar la llave plateada que hemos conseguido. Era esta. Entramos, pero
I'm not walking any farther. It's way too dark.
está muy oscuro para continuar, vale. ¿Qué vamos a hacer para terminar esta parte? Nos vamos a venir...
There's no such thing as a man-eater.
El mapa no lo podemos sacar. Ah, sí, sacamos el mapa del tiro. A ver, pues mejor. Vamos a venir aquí. Al barco del Lechak que acaba de aparecer.
Hello? Anyone up there patrolling the deck? Ready to kick me into the sea? Sounds like the coast is clear. I hope. Unless it's a trap.
You are a disgrace to the pirating profession.
I'm more focused on the staying alive profession right now, thanks. So far, so good.
Vale. Vamos, ya que estamos aquí.
Obviously I'm actually Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. Again. I assume that's your real skin this time?
Yeah, sorry for tricking you with the other two.
Two?
One. Math's not my best subject.
Either way, don't worry about it. You're LeChuck's rival, not mine. I've got better things to worry about. Also, I enjoyed the book you brought me.
Where is everybody?
Flambe's up in the crow's nest. Odds are he's sleeping. Iron Rose said she was running an errand. The rest went with LeChuck on that other ship.
Would that be Captain Madison's ship?
I think that's right.
Interesting. Don't tell LeChuck I was here, okay?
Don't worry. I wouldn't want to risk making him that angry. He gets a bit, scary.
Remind me why Flambe still has a job? He doesn't do anything.
He's handy to have around when we have to fix things below the waterline at night.
Hang in there, Bob.
Still not funny.
Vale. Más adelante tendremos que quitarle el libro, pero por ahora no. Por ahora lo que vamos a hacer es ir a la cofa. Mira donde hay una carta. Bueno, ahora lo vemos. Y vamos a usar la lámpara, la cabeza de Flambe.
I'm sure he won't mind if I borrow some demon fire.
Bien. Lámpara encendida. Mira donde hay otra. Me cago en la... Vale, tenemos dos. ¿Cuántas salamanquas diferentes se puede ver fuera de la cabeza de mono? Creo que la otra vez dije 10, ¿no? Y creo que son 3. Pues no. ¿Cuál era la otra pregunta? La porción de Monkey Island transcurrió en... Oakfield North. Pues North. Vale, pues vaya 2 preguntas tiradas a la borda. Vale. Vale, con la M volvemos a terror. Volvemos a la senda tortuosa. Entramos y ahora sí podemos andar.
It says, warning, you are about to enter a maze of twisty passages, mostly very similar. Looks like someone forgot to pick up their trash.
Días, noches. Una marca aquí, de otoño en el mar, hace emergencia húmedo bamboleando. ¿Sí? Vale, vamos a seguir esa marca por si acaso. Era esta, ¿no? Sí. Encontramos otra nota. Y tenemos una brotó de golpe y otra marca. Esta que parece como un ojo tachado. No hay ninguna que sea así. Otra nota. Al amanecer y anochecer, el mar recuerda a ti. Esas 2 esferas bailando en el cielo invernal. Pero... Vale, esta es otra.
The pit of agony lies ahead. That's promising.
Vamos a tirarnos al agua.
Here goes.
De aquí, nada por aquí.
I don't think I'll get too close. They probably taste delicious.
Lucky thing you landed on my bed.
Herman tooth rot?
I think so. It's been a while.
How have you been?
Meh.
Have you been in this cave very long?
Well, not in geologic terms. As a percentage of the total number of years of existence of the cave itself, it would be a small number. On a human scale, however, yes! It all depends on your perspective.
I'm looking for a golden key.
Sounds like something I might have read in a book once. Are you a fictional character?
Not that I'm aware of. How does a person get out of this place?
Typically, you don't.
Are you freaked out by all the weird screaming in the caves?
Oh, that's me. Just a little light entertainment and well-being work. Primal screaming is very therapeutic. Try it.
Ah! Whew, you're right. Yeah, that feels good. Can I get you anything?
Out would be nice.
Vale. Mira lo que hay aquí.
It's a golden key.
No touching!
That's a golden key.
Maybe it's mine.
You were hunting for the keys too. That's how you got stuck here.
Is it? I suppose that would make sense.
Let's make a deal for the key.
I'm pretty sure I wanted it for a reason, but A decade or so in a dark cave can do funny things to your memory. So, get me out of here, and then I'll let you have the key.
How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
Vale, lo vamos a intentar de todas las maneras.
Then I'll get you out of the cave.
That sounds good. As long as it's escape first, key afterward.
Me having the key is for the greater good.
For the greater good of you, certainly.
It needs to be key first, then escape.
It needs to be escape first, then key.
Just give me the key already.
Now!
Give me the key!
Now!
I need it! Whoops.
I'm eager to see how you're gonna get us out of here now.
Pues vamos a decir las palabras de las letras del letrero luminoso.
X, Y, Z, Z, Y. Well, that wasn't so hard. Also, apparently the sign is magic.
What happened to Mr. Toothrot?
When?
Did you get him out of the cave? How'd you do it?
That's not part of this story.
Oh, okay.
Vale, pues ya tenemos la llave. Así que nos podemos ir de la isla terror. Vamos a ir a isla mínima.
Threepwood? Alive? How is that possible?
Someone saw him talking to an old crone on Low Street. I confirmed it myself.
I'm more concerned about the crone than Threepwood. Who is she?
Just some old bag of bones. Don't worry about her. I took care of her.
Excellent.
She did have a key on her. A big, fancy gold one. Do you want it?
No. We don't need the keys. We have a better way. Just put it where Threepwood won't get it.
Like where?
I don't care. Use your imagination.
Yes, Captain.
Now, I have another task for you. You'll need to pick up a few things from our ship on the way.
Stay back! I can see you! How did you find me?
I just sailed up and here you were.
Who are you?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Are you alone?
At the moment.
Thank goodness! I'm Ned Filigree, accountant. I don't mean to be rude, it's just that I'm in hiding.
Who is it you're afraid of?
Well, have you heard of Stan S. Stanman?
The name sounds familiar.
Thank goodness they locked him away on Bermuda. He'll be chipping ice in the quarry for a long, long time. I can't help but be nervous, but actually, I guess I've got decades before I really have to worry about it.
How come you're afraid of Stan? He's always struck me as pretty harmless, except economically.
Sure, but you never can tell what someone like Stan will do. He's got no moral center.
There's that term again.
Like I said, I'm glad he's safely stuck in the Bermuda quarry for a good long time.
Where did you say they were keeping Stan again?
The ice quarry on Bermuda. He'll be there for years and years, and more years after that, thank goodness.
You must be good at math.
I'm a creative accountant. Math doesn't really enter into it.
You any good?
Don't judge me by where I live. I've just had a few setbacks. It's all I can afford right now, but it's temporary.
I'm on a quest to recover the secret of Monkey Island.
That's a good move. I've heard the secret is a one-of-a-kind intangible, which means you can assign it whatever value you want to. Also, since it's very old, you can claim a lot of depreciation.
Wait, are you trying to tell me I'm gonna have to pay taxes on the secret?
Not if you're smart about it.
I'm gonna explore the island a little bit.
Holler if you find anything interesting.
Vale, tarjeta de trivial. Y vamos a enseñarle la propaganda de Lane.
Yeah, I need a real marketing expert. Someone who could sell foot powder to fish.
He's in jail for years and...
That's a mighty fine looking chest you have there. What's in it?
Everything I own. The fruits of a man's life. The yardstick by which I'll be measured when I'm gone. It's mainly paperwork.
Can I have the picture?
No! That would be weird.
Vale, vamos a hacer la tarjeta. A ver si hay suerte. ¿Qué tiene la caja de la bodega en la parte delantera? Una cruz. Una calavera, no, una cruz. Vale. Bien, pues nos podemos ir. Ya sabemos dónde están. Así que nos podemos ir. Voy a intentar ir a Bermuda.
Ship? If that's what you can call that.
Made it myself. It's a source of pride.
This is a scurvy inspection point. The law requires that you're carrying limes before I allow you to proceed north.
Here, look, I have limes, see?
To proceed north, you'll have to fill out a customs declaration form. Name?
Guybrush Threepwood.
Fill this out and be completely honest.
Aquí tenemos que pasar, así que no vamos a decir que somos piratas. ¿Ha estado en la isla Plaga los últimos 6 meses? No. ¿Si ha marcado la pregunta 2, cómo fue? No. ¿Has contestado la pregunta 2? No. ¿Transporta a Lima? Sí. ¿Has sido miembro del partido pirata? No. ¿Ha marcado la pregunta 4 y no la 6? No. No contestará a la pregunta 27 ni a la 28. La 27 ha marcado el número impar de preguntas, ha marcado un número par de preguntas, no la sabemos todavía. Así que... ¿Transporta ganado de gran tamaño? No. ¿Transporta más de 10 o 10 menos de 3 plátanos? Menos de 3 plátanos sí, pues no llevamos ninguno. ¿No ha marcado a las 7? No. Esta la marcamos. ¿Se ha marcado a las 9? No ha marcado a las 2. No hemos marcado ninguna de las 2. ¿No ha estado en Bermuda durante el invierno? No, no hemos estado. ¿Los roedores roen robles? Supongo que sí. ¿Nunca antes ha llevado un disfraz, usado un seudónimo? No. La respuesta a la 13 y la 9 es mentira. No hemos contestado ninguna de las dos, así que... ¿No transporta el IVA? Sí, la transportamos. ¿Se ha marcado la pregunta 1? Compruebe que ha marcado la 29. No hemos marcado la 1. Si alguna vez has destruido un artefacto valioso y se ha salido con la suya, no lo vamos a decir que sí. Estoy rellando un formulario de aduana, sí. ¿Pienso algo? Existo, sí. La estrella del norte está en el sur, no. Verifico que he contestado la pregunta 2 correctamente. La pregunta 2 no la hemos contestado. No transporto tarjeta de trivial. Vamos a dejarlo en que no. Las preguntas 2, 3, 5, 7 y 11 son primas, sí. Ha marcado un número impar de preguntas. Ha marcado un número par de preguntas. Todavía no. Marque esta. No marque esta. Marque esta si no ha marcado la pregunta 25. No marque esta si no ha marcado la pregunta 29. No marque esta si no ha marcado la pregunta 29. Pero si la hemos marcado la tenemos. 33. Vale. Entonces tendríamos que contar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, la que vamos a contestar de aquí, 14. O sea, hemos marcado un número par de preguntas. Firmamos.
All right, let's see how you've done. Good answer. Interesting you would check that one. Good penmanship. Not checking that was smart. Okay. This looks in order. You may proceed with full approval of the Bermuda Port Authority.
Vale, ya podemos ir a Bermuda. De aquí. Esto es el ayuntamiento. Está cerrado. Esto es el juzgado.
Order! Order in the court! I am going to cite you for contempt of court for not asking permission to approach the bench.
I humbly apologize. May I approach the bench, Your Honor?
You may approach the bench. Court is now in session. Judge Plank presiding. How do you plead?
Innocent. Due to lack of evidence, all charges have been dropped.
Order! Order in the court! Quiet on the gallery, or there will be arrests!
Did I mention I am searching for the secret of Monkey Island?
Until it becomes a legal matter before the court, it is of no interest to me. Although, I do remember a case several years back where the secret was claimed to be a fraud and a scam to sell computer games. I believe that was settled out of court for a substantial sum.
That is all, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned.
Vale, vamos a preguntarle por la herencia de Cerrajera, ¿vale?
I submit these official-looking documents to the court, seeking a reprieve from destruction.
Order! Order in the court. Upon review of said order, the court finds that due to procedural backlog, the listed items have not been destroyed. Except for the fancy box that Brat from accounting took. The legality of the aforementioned document having been presented is verified. Presenting pleadant may therefore take possession of said items.
I have no idea what you just said, but thanks for the key.
Order! Order in the court! Outbursts of thanks will not be tolerated.
Tenemos la primera de las llaves, ¿vale? La segunda, las llaves. La primera es la de terror. Yep. No me recuerdo si este... No es de los peces gordos, vale. Vamos a abrir por aquí. Vamos a ir al castillo de hielo. Tarjeta del trivial. El contable de Stan se llama Ned. Acabamos de hablar con él, vamos. Vamos a fallarla.
Nice view. Roaring fire, melting ice. Very hoogly.
Welcome, loyal subject.
Vamos.
These matches are specially formulated for freezing temperatures. Disclaimer, will not light underwater.
Nos quedamos las cerillas. Vamos a hablar con la reina.
Your Majesty?
No need to be so formal. This is Bermuda. You're Guybrush Threepwood, aren't you? I'm Odina the Ninth. I know your wife.
Elaine?
You sound uncertain. How many wives have you got?
Just the one I'm aware of.
What brings you north of the 19th parallel, Guybrush?
Your crown, as a matter of fact.
Ha! Get in line. Everybody wants the crown.
Everybody?
The crown of keys is a ceremonial artifact worn by the reigning queen of Bermuda. It was originally fashioned from the house keys of the citizens as a gesture of trust.
And or submission?
My predecessor as queen is the one who added the golden key. I think it gives a certain pizzazz.
Naturally, you'll want to have that cleaned once in a while.
It stays perfectly clean as long as I don't let greasy pirates put their paws all over it. You may touch the crown if and when you become queen, and not before.
Become queen? Interesting. Hypothetically, how exactly would a person become queen of Bermuda?
You have to earn it, win it, wrest it from the iron grip of the previous queen. Most people can't manage that, of course. But by the traditions of Bermuda, All are welcome to try. To become queen, you must show your qualifications by defeating the current queen in 3 contests. The contests test your heartiness, your seriousness, and your intelligence.
Three trials. It's just like becoming a pirate.
It's nothing like becoming a pirate.
Well, except for the 3 trials part.
Contests. They're contests.
Vale, ya tenemos que para desafiarla, para quitarle la corona y ser nosotros reina, ¿vale? Ahora mismo podríamos ganar el de inteligencia. Así que lo vamos a hacer ya.
Contest of intelligence.
Come with me. We've got to go downtown. See that triangle? There are 3 of them here in the building. 1 for each contest. When you want to formally issue a challenge, you ring the triangle.
Dios mío, another challenge. Welcome, Your Majesty and Mr. Threepwood, to the Contest of Intelligence. In front of each of you is an advanced algebra problem. You are to solve it as completely as you can, and remember to show your work. No peeking, no copying, no swapping papers, and no cheating whatsoever. I will return in 20 seconds to grade your papers. Your time starts now.
I don't have the slightest idea how to solve an algebra problem. I have no idea what that says. I have no idea what that says.
Time's up. I'll take your papers. No surprises here. Queen Odina has delivered a clear and correct answer with a step-by-step proof. Mr. Threepwood appears to have copied parts of several unrelated equations from the blackboard. Queen Odina is the winner.
Better luck next time.
Vale, ¿qué vamos a hacer nosotros? Vamos a hacer trampa, como siempre. Esa no es. Vamos a ir a la sala de inteligencia. Vamos a colocar la madera que cogimos en el campamento de Lane. La vamos a encender con las cerillas que hemos cogido en el Palacio de la Reina. Y ahora eso empieza a derretirse. Vamos a volver a desafiar.
Oh, a challenge.
I will return in 20 seconds to grade your papers. Your time starts now.
Y ahora vamos a estar atentos a cuando gotee el grifo. Para darle el cambiazo. Cuando gotee la estalagmita. ¿Estalagmita o estalactita? Estalactita, ¿no? Estalagmita es la del suelo.
I am most surprised by this, but the evidence is clear. Mr. Threepwood is the winner.
But how is that possible?
Clean living, regular exercise, and a brain like a mountain.
Dense, motionless, and shaped by erosion. You can see the difficulty I'm having.
I can. Better luck next time. 1 contest down, 2 to go.
Vale, nos quedan 2. Para el de comida tendremos que mirar aquí.
You found it like this?
It was over 200 years old. It's the only one on the island. An irreplaceable natural resource. What are we supposed to do with it now? Make toothpicks?
How many people besides yourself even know the location of this tree?
Not many at all. I did tell someone about it just recently, but...
But what? Who was it?
Well, odd coincidence.
Vale. Leer el cartel del concurso.
Today's contest of hardiness will feature toadfish.
Peces sapo. En el directo eran los peces grumo, ¿vale? O sea que esto va cambiando. Ya sabemos que tenemos que traer peces sapo. Y luego tenemos la de los chistes, que necesitamos el libro de Bob. Vamos a ir al barco de LeChuck ahora. Mentira. Vamos a ir a lo que hemos venido aquí. A ver a Stan. Y mira la casualidad que nos encontramos con un pez gordo.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
Sí.
I was up in a crow's nest with a demon lookout called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a whale. It was gross inside. Soft floors and yellow stuff all over the place. I lit the hull on fire with Flambe's head so it would burn underwater. We stuck a hook in the beastie's mouth and caught it from the inside.
Listen, let me tell you something about anglers.
By which you mean people who fish?
Right, but if you are one, you'd say angler.
I would?
Every subculture has its own special language. Words with significance specific to that subculture. When you use them, you convey both meaning and membership.
That sounds good.
That's why authentic sounding fish stories always have plenty of angler lingo. For example, I wouldn't tell people a big fish broke my string. I'd say I was jigging with a hard bait when a strike from a lunker snapped my leader.
That's both highly specific and difficult to understand.
Exactly the point. Want to give it a try?
Okay. I was bait casting dead stick from a crow's nest with a Guggen called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one. It was gross inside. Soft floors and yellow stuff all over the place. I lit the hull on fire with Flambe's head so it would burn underwater. Then we stuck an umbrella jig head in the beastie's mouth and reeled it in from the inside.
Yeah, that's the way. You almost sound like a real angler. Not a half-bad story. You know who you should talk to. There's a crazy old yardarm hanger, Bob something. I think he sails with Captain LeChuck.
Apple Bob.
Sounds right.
Thanks.
Vale, pues ya sabemos quién es el último que nos falta. Y...
Hi. Any chance I could get inside the quarry?
Not many try to get in here, just out. What's the purpose of your visit?
I'd like to break one of the prisoners out.
Oh, we have rules about that. Escapes are not allowed. You could forfeit visitation rights with your friend or family member.
Visitation rights?
Yes, so be careful.
I'd like to visit a prisoner, please.
We do have a visitation policy, but it's quite strict. Who are you here to see?
Stan.
We do have a Stan. I'm a little surprised he'd have a visitor. Can you prove you know him?
I can describe him. Loud jacket. Never stops moving his arms. Or his lips.
That does sound like him. But I'm supposed to see some actual physical evidence. Just bring me something that shows you two have ever been in a room together. That way, I can tell my boss that I did my job.
Vale, nos pide una prueba para poder entrar. Entonces, ahora sí, nos vamos a ir de aquí. De hecho, vamos a ir directamente con la M. Y vamos a volver a Melee. Calle Mayor. Vamos a comprar el pescado para la prueba con la reina.
I'd like to buy some fish.
That's an excellent life decision, me lad. Today we've got hagfish, toadfish, slimehead, bloater, and lumpsucker. What'll it be?
Peces sapo.
Here's a box full. Should be plenty. You want me to run a tab for you?
Sure. Thanks.
Vale, pues vamos de aquí. Vamos a ir ahora al barco del Echak.
I'll make this quick. I don't know when LeChuck's coming back.
Vamos a ser rápido, o sea, vamos a hacer cosas. Aquí tienes el sedal, así que se lo vamos a enseñar.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
I was bait casting dead stick from a crow's nest with a Guggen called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one. It was gross inside. Soft floors and yellow stuff all over the place. I lit the hull on fire with Flambe's head so it would burn underwater. Then we stuck an umbrella jig head in the beastie's mouth and reeled it in from the inside.
You know what? I think your story would really benefit from some colorful description. Like when I hook a fish. I don't just say I hooked a fish. I say there was a majestic fish, glistening like liquid silver, dashing through the waves, stretching my line out like the truth in a schoolboy's mouth.
Oh, that does seem a little more gripping.
Want to give it a try?
Okay. I was bait casting dead stick from a crow's nest with a Guggen called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale with eyes like destiny and skin tattooed by 100 harpoons. Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese with rivers of pea soup that stank like a landlubber's bait box. I lit the hull with Flambe's head so it would burn underwater, blinding as the sun and furious as the sea. Then we stuck an umbrella jig head in the beastie's mouth and reeled it in from the inside.
Dazzling. You weave a story like a wicker placemat with a mosaic of coffee stains.
Is that good?
Tightly woven and useful. The coffee stains give it character. You should tell a story at the Cod's Wallop.
Vale. Y ya que estamos aquí...
Hang in there, Bob.
Still not funny.
Y ya que estamos aquí, ¿por qué no me... Ah, vale, porque todavía no hemos hecho la prueba. Claro, es que deberíamos haber hecho la prueba. Vale, ya que estamos aquí, vamos a coger otra de las llaves. Y como veis, está aquí dentro del pollo. No sé qué vamos a hacer. Vamos a darle pienso al pollo.
Nice chicken. Don't bite my fingers off, okay?
Vamos a coger otra vez. Le damos otra vez. Una vez más. Yo creo que con esto basta. A lo mejor no es inmediato. Sí, es inmediato. Ya tenemos la llave.
I'm debating whether to include this story in my memoirs right about now.
So, the Swabby says, the mop or the bucket?
There are so many other things I could be doing right now. Why is that spell taking so long?
Relax. Lila knows what she's doing. My mother always used to say, good pizza takes time.
That's idiotic.
Are you insulting me or me mama?
Yes. Now this seems worthwhile.
Vale, y de aquí vamos a entrar también en la cocina. Y nos vamos a llevar la pimienta diabólica de Putra. Porque así es como vamos a ganar la prueba de comida, ¿vale? Tendremos que venir ahora otra vez. Pero vamos a ir a Bermuda. Vamos a ir al ayuntamiento. Vamos a ir a la prueba de comida. Vamos a poner los peces en la cubeta. Le vamos a echar la pimienta.
That ought to give it some zip.
Y vamos a tocar el triángulo.
Ladies and gentlemen, although your appetite for this nauseating affair never ceases to amaze me, it is my solemn duty to adjudicate this, the contest of heartiness. As you are all thoroughly aware, the objective is to successfully and permanently consume more raw fish than your opponent. Today's challenge fish is toadfish. In the defender's chair, the cast-iron stomach of Othina IX, reigning Queen of Bermuda and undisputed heartiness champion. And in the challenger's chair, all the way from the Southern Caribbean, still in possession of nearly all of his original teeth, the newcomer, Guybrush Threepwood. If you would each now select your first fish and place it on the plate in front of you.
Nosotros sacamos el pescado con disimulo de aquí.
And now, let the eating commence.
Two bites? That's more than she ate, right? I can stop now?
Yes, you can stop if you like. Ladies and gentlemen, your new champion of heartiness with 2 bites to the Queen's Swan is Mr. Threepwood.
Only
Dos
one
pruebas
more
ganadas.
contest to go.
Solamente nos queda el de chistes.
I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. Assuming you're real, of course. Just because I can see you doesn't necessarily mean you're real. Case in point. You'll never guess who I thought was here in the cave stealing my golden key. But then he just vanished. Which is something hallucinations do that real people generally don't. Come to think of it, though, where is that key? I had it right here, and there aren't that many places it could have gone.
Confiamos.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, we present, for only the 11th time this week, the contest of seriousness. On this side, the reigning queen, Othina IX of Bermuda. And on this side, the challenger, Guybrush Threepwood, currently unemployed and of no fixed address. If you will all come to order, the contest will begin. The first contestant to laugh is the loser.
Have you heard the one about the guy who put an ice cube on a scurvy dog? He said it was chilly.
Is that the best you've got?
Pero nosotros no tenemos nada para hacerles reír, así que...
Why can't the ocean take off its boots?
Heard it. You might as well give up. I have heard every joke there is in this world.
Contestants, the time limit has been reached. As neither of you has laughed, the contest is a draw.
See ya.
Vale, hemos ganado el otro. Nos quedaría por ganar este. Y nos ha dicho que sabe todos los chistes. Vale, entonces nosotros ¿qué vamos a hacer? Vamos a hacer dos cosas por ahora. Vamos a ir primero Vamos a ir primero a Escorbuto, ya que hemos hecho lo de ganar, vale. Vamos a venir aquí a la plantación de limas.
Where do I find the mint grows?
Vamos a recoger la tarjeta esta. David fue expuesto a trabajar en Lucasfilm Games en el 83, no fue. Tampoco en el 85. Vale. Uy, no, eso no. Le doy a la I. Y vamos a usar la pimienta diabólica en los peces, ¿vale? Y una vez que están sazonados, lo vamos a dar a la gaviota. Y así podemos coger nuestra foto, que si la colocamos aquí, ya tendríamos una imagen de Stan y Guybrush juntos para poder pasar en la cárcel del hielo, en la mina, ¿vale? De hielo. Pero hay una acabada cosa. Vamos a ir al barco del Chuck. Vamos a hablar con Bob.
Are you finished with the joke book yet?
Emotionally, yes. It's not that long, and I've read it 16 times already.
Vale.
Can I have the joke book back?
Then what am I supposed to read?
You said you were finished. You've read it 16 times.
It's boring reading it over and over, but it's better than nothing.
Hang in there, Bob.
Still not funny.
Entonces nos dice que quiere otro libro, porque es mejor que repetir ese antes que nada. Vale, pues vamos a venir aquí, Isla Melee. Vamos a ir a la mansión de la gobernadora. Le vamos a devolver el libro que nos devolvió el pirata, el cocinero. Espera, otra carta aquí. ¿Es cierto alguna? El juego de Monkey Island antes se llamaba... ¿De Pirates Monkey Island puede ser? No, no era el pirata de Monkey Island. Morgan Le Fay. Wow. Vale, hemos acertado. Vale, le devolvemos el libro.
Thanks.
It looks like you tried to cook the book instead of the recipe. Oh well, I should be thankful I'm getting it back at all. Next time you can just put it in the bookshelf yourself.
Y vamos a pedir el relato interminable de la travesía sin fin.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Vale, volvemos al barco del Chuck. Le damos el libro a Bob.
Hey Bob, would you like to read this book? It's about a voyage that never ends.
Sounds interesting. And long. Here's your joke book back.
Vale, perfecto. Ay, pero me voy a poner malo. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Vale, sí. Vamos a ir aquí arriba a Bermuda. Volvemos al ayuntamiento. Entramos al de chistes.
If you will all come to order, the contest will begin. The first contestant to laugh is the loser.
What do you call a pirate with 12 swords? Whatever he wants you to.
Is that the best you've got?
Cogemos el libro de chistes.
What did the demon say when he stepped on a pitchfork? Ow!
I've never heard that one before.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Guybrush Threepwood.
Where did you get that book? I'm confiscating this.
Citizens of Bermuda, Mr. Guybrush Threepwood has somehow successfully bested our beloved Queen Odina at all 3 of our traditional challenges. We are gathered to complete an orderly and peaceful transfer of power.
Can we transfer the crown first? I got things to do.
There are some customary vows.
Vows? Nobody mentioned any vowing.
Will you faithfully uphold the honor and dignity of Bermuda in your every thought and deed?
Sure.
And will you promise to enforce and obey the laws of Bermuda?
Of course.
Do you swear to defend and protect the people of Bermuda, sacrificing your own life or limbs if necessary?
My life?
Or limbs. Don't forget the limbs.
When do we get to the part with the crown?
Once you have completed your vows as queen and not before.
This is starting to sound like a trap.
It's just standard contractual language.
Okay, I guess I'm in.
And will you gracefully accept all challenges to your hardiness, your seriousness, and your intelligence?
No problem.
Very well. Citizens of Bermuda, your new queen, Guybrush Threepwood.
Congratulations. If you want my advice,
Give me the crown already.
I hope you like spending all your time doing the 3 challenges. Because that's basically what your job is now. I'm off to write my memoirs.
Oh. As your queen, I've decided to reshape the government as a worker-owned collective. That's why I've symbolically destroyed the crown. Why don't you all take a key? You get a key. And you get one. And you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got places to be.
Did I ask you to give the prisoner a drink of water?
No, Captain, you did not. I was acting on my own initiative.
When I want initiative, I'll ask for it.
Of course, sir.
I need you to be a team player. And right now, the team is focused on one thing. The secret.
Yes, sir.
What is it? Out with it!
Well, it's just that some of the crew have been talking.
Tell me already!
The feeling is that the secret is not really a team goal. It's been suggested that you think that securing the secret will help you to win over Elaine Marley, which, well, frankly, sounds kind of deluded. It's not realistic, sir.
You are not to mention Elaine in my presence, and do not presume to know what I am thinking.
Sorry, Captain. This'll be the last time I bring it up.
Yes, it will be.
Vale, pues tenemos otra llave más. Tenemos 4, nos falta una. Que es la de los mapas, ¿no? ¿Dónde está esto? Aquí. La de bellas fichas nos falta. Y tenemos que conseguir la bandera de la cuarentena y la de la pescadería. Vale, pues vamos a ir. Ay, espérate, ya que estoy aquí. Espérate. Ya que estoy aquí, vamos a ir a la cantera de hielo. Vamos a enseñarle la foto para que vea que somos amigos.
What do you think of this picture of me and my extremely dear friend Stan together? We had it painted at our local Muskrat Club meeting.
You look real close. All right, you can go in and see him, but no escapes.
I wouldn't dream of it.
You don't want to be right there when I open the gate. Go stand next to his stump. All clear.
Vale, vamos a buscar a Stan.
It looks like a secret escape tunnel.
Y aquí tenemos Stan.
Hey, Stan.
Hi there, son. Nice to see you. What are you in for?
Nothing. I came to see you.
Always a good idea, son. When you need something, come see Stan. And you've picked a good time because I have seen the future. I want you to consider these two words. Ice, sculpture. Separately, they're exciting. Strength, elegance, transparency.
Stan, not today.
Don't wait too long. They're selling like hotcakes.
Did you know there's an escape tunnel over there?
Oh no, son, I can't escape. Wouldn't be wise. I'm only in for a month after all. Got a copy of the judge's order right here. Yeah, I sure did get off light. Lucky for me they never caught on to my pyramid scheme, or I'd probably be doing 10 years.
Tell me more about that pyramid scheme you mentioned.
Honestly, I don't know why the law makes such a big deal about it. It's just creative money management. Easy if you know what to do with the figures. I've got this accountant, Ned Filigree. He's a genius with that stuff. If they ever saw his records, well, let's just say the first thing I'm doing when I get out is go burn all that paperwork.
What was the name of your accountant again?
Ned Filigree. He's good, and he works cheap. Be careful, though. He's got a hang-up about meticulous record-keeping that can be problematic if anyone looks too close.
My hunt for the secret of Monkey Island is going great.
Good for you, kid. Closing time comes too soon for us all. You gotta try all the snacks you can before it does.
This place sure is quiet.
That's what productivity sounds like.
I think I'll poke around a little.
You enjoy yourself, son.
Vale, le vamos a dar la publicidad de Elaine.
Elaine and I could use some marketing advice. The Marley Foundation is trying to combat scurvy by distributing limes, but no one's willing to take them.
I feel your pain, son. I had a similar problem selling life preservers in the farming community. Sometimes people don't know what they want even when they want it. You got any promotional materials?
Elaine made this pamphlet.
I see the problem. It's wrong from top to bottom. You couldn't sell water to fish with this blather.
It's a little dry.
Well, it's got facts in it. Worse than that, scientific facts. I'll need to meet with her to iron this out.
Can't you just tell me what to do and I'll tell her?
No, that won't do. Things get lost in translation. A whinny isn't a whinny if it doesn't come out of a horse's mouth. No shade on you, son, but you're not a pro. You wouldn't be able to convey the nuance that's needed here. She and I have got to have a meeting of the minds, and minds have got to meet face to face.
I'll let her know. I think I'll poke around a little.
You enjoy yourself, son.
Vale, tenemos que hablar con Elaine. Que vamos ya que estamos aquí. Bueno, vamos primero a mínima.
Hold it! Are you sure you weren't followed?
We're safe.
No one is ever 100% safe.
Una cartita. ¿Qué clase de dulce no es favorito de Otis? Los pasteles, los buñuelos. Buah, no me acuerdo. Sé que esta me salió ya y la fallé. Yo juraría que dije los buñuelos. Pasteles, vale. Vale, necesitamos hablar con Ned.
You wouldn't happen to have any business records pertaining to one Stan S. Stanman, would you?
What? Who told you that? I can't confirm that. I will neither confirm nor deny possession of any incriminating... I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. Stan is serving a lengthy sentence. There's no need for any more evidence against him. Simply no need.
So you confirm that you deny possession of Stan's records?
What? Yes. I mean, no. I confirm nothing. What difference does it make? Stan is already serving a lengthy sentence. There's no need for any more evidence against him.
Pues eso es lo que él se cree, que está cumpliendo una larga temporada, ¿no? Entonces, nosotros le vamos a enseñar lo que nos ha dado Stan, de que solamente le ha caído un mes.
Remember that.
I think you might be interested in this judicial order in the case against Stan S. Stanman.
Ah! What's this? Only a month? Oh no! Take these records! Get them to the courthouse on Bermuda! They'll know what to do with them! It's very damaging stuff. Stan will get 10 years at a minimum. I'd take care of it myself, but I've got to pack for witness protection. Oh, goodness!
Cogemos los documentos, ¿por qué? Porque Elaine ahora se va a negar a ir a hablar con Stan.
Hi.
Hi. You wouldn't happen to have a mop, would you?
No.
No problem. I don't actually need one. I was just curious.
Could you come to the ice quarry on Bermuda to talk with Stan about your pamphlet?
Oh no, I couldn't possibly go there. Bad optics. He'll have to come here.
It's a prison, though. Him not leaving is sort of the main idea.
How long till he's out?
A month.
That's not so bad.
How come the picture of us on your desk was torn in half?
Yes. Sorry you saw that. There was an incident with a seagull. It flew away with you into the lime groves. I looked, but I couldn't find you.
I see. Love you.
You too.
Vale, cartita. ¿Cuál de estos no aparece en el fondo del mar? Hueso de ballena, un geyser, un cangrejo o algas marinas. Yo creo que el hueso de ballena, ¿no? Vale. Perfecto. Vale, lo que os decía, Elaine no quiere ir a ver a Stan. Entonces nosotros tenemos que hacer que Stan le caigan más años para que quiera fugarse. Entonces vamos a volver a mínima, donde Ned se ha ido, y vamos a coger el retrato. Lo hace falta más adelante. Vamos a Bermuda. Vamos al... Por cierto, mira que ya estamos aquí en escultura. Vamos a ir al juzgado. Vamos a darle... Creo que así no era. Espérate, ¿cómo era? Dale eso al juez.
I submit this satchel bursting with incriminating financial documents as Exhibit A in Everyone v. Stan.
The evidence is so entered. The court requires that Ned Filigree swear an affidavit if said evidence is to be accepted.
For the court, I can state that I'm Ned Filigree.
The court can establish vis-a-vis customs documents that your name is actually Guybrush Threepwood. If I don't get order, I will clear the court. The court can only accept said documents when accompanied by a sworn affidavit of the person who is legally Ned Filigree. Court is adjourned.
Vale, ¿y cómo hacíamos lo de Ned Filigree? ¿Cómo hacíamos lo de Ned? Ah, no me acuerdo. ¿He saltado algo, tío? Botón derecho, papeles de Ned. ¿Dónde está lo de los papeles de Ned? Ojear la cartera de Ned.
A lot of junk in here, but I think I see the evidence that will lock Stan up for a long, long time.
Vale, botón derecho, sacamos de la cartera esto, ¿no? Y esto es inspeccionar licencia de Ned.
Ned had a valid accounting license on 26 islands, including the District of Columbia.
Y esto lo vamos a poner aquí. Ahí estamos. Y eso se lo vamos a dar al juez.
This should clear up any issues about who I am.
Do you hereby swear under oath and penalty of incarceration that you are Ned Filigree and the documents you are submitting are true and legal?
Define the word true.
In light of this new evidence, I hereby sentence Stan to 10 years of hard labor in the ice quarry with no chance of parole. Please retain these legally binding documents for your records.
Vale, tenemos la orden de 10 años para Stan. Vamos a ver a Stan. Darle las malas noticias.
Hey, Stan. I have some disturbing news about your sentence.
10 years? Oh no, I can do a month standing on my head, but not 10 years. You gotta get me out of here.
Consider it done.
Vale, vamos a mirar.
I can read the serial number. I'll copy it down.
Vale, tenemos el número de serie. Vamos a ver a cerrajera. Ya que estamos aquí, vamos a hacer también lo de la bandera. Vamos a contar la historia.
How's it going, chums?
You have the confident look of a man with a story in his belly, just squirming to get out. But you really should show us the lure for official chums business. We like ritual in the chums. It's part of the fun.
Vale, enseñamos el sedal.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
And don't be nervous thinking it's a test to see whether you've mastered the art.
Even though that's just what
Hay una carta ahí de trivia.
I was bait casting dead stick from a crow's nest with a Guggen called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one. Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese, with rivers of pea soup that stank like a landlubber's bait box. I lit the hull with Flambe's head so it would burn underwater, blinding as the sun and furious as the sea. Then we stuck an umbrella jig head in the beastie's mouth and reeled it in from the inside.
That was a whopper of a story.
You've clearly learned all there is to learn. I hereby declare you to be a Chum Grand Master. Congratulations.
Wow, thank you. That's a great honor.
Entonces ahora
Is it all right if I take this flag with me?
That would be within your rights as a well-respected chum of the highest order.
Seriously?
Be sure to treat it nice. It doesn't need more holes than it's got already.
Vale, ya tenemos la segunda bandera. Tenemos la del museo y la de los piratas. La de los pescadores.
It was a priceless cultural artifact, handed down to the generations. He smashed it to smithereens before I was even out of the building. To say nothing of the government, which is now in complete turmoil. The people have no idea what a worker-owned collective even is.
I'm very sorry for your losses.
Judge Plank said he had a wild look, like something was trying to push its way out of his head through his eyes. Sane people don't look like that.
Pesadilla, las llamadas de publicidad, tío. Está uno grabando y está sonando. Vale, teníamos una aquí y he salido de la tienda y había otra, ¿no?
Hello.
Vale. Y tenemos que hablar con cerrajera.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Herman Zutrut apareció primero en... The Curse of Monkey Island, ¿no? Pues no. ¿Pero dónde está la otra? El mono loco era... Un barco hundido. Vale, vamos a darle el número de serie de Stan. ¿Este era?
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. A shackle key, eh? Special extreme cold hardened version. They don't even make these shackles anymore. I guess you've had them a while?
Oh, yeah, they've been in my family for generations.
Vale. Vamos a liberar a Stan. También podemos entrar desde aquí.
It's the secret tunnel to the ice quarry.
Usamos la llave que nos han dado. Los grilletes.
Ah, freedom. Now let's get out of here before they come by to refrost the shackles.
Yes, I want to take you to talk to Elaine about the limes.
I'm so glad you could come, Mr. Stanman.
Always happy to help out a fellow entrepreneur in a non-competing industry. We'll start with branding. Lime is the residue in a bathtub. It's thin, it's unappealing. Saying it out loud sounds like whining. We need something with sizzle, with edge, like razor bombs or sour bombs or something.
I see what you mean. Guybrush, you were once a young man with adrenaline issues. What do you think?
Zebrafruit. I like it, I like it. You've got a future, son. Your promo flyer has also got to go. Now let me just show you what I'm thinking. We want snake oil, crystal vibrations. The more miraculous and improbable it sounds, the better.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with lying.
Then we won't put it into words. We'll use a picture. Pictures don't lie, they imply. Guybrush, if Saberfruit could do anything in the world for you, what would you want it to be?
Find the secret of Monkey Island?
Guybrush!
That's good, but I'm thinking more along the lines of a superpower.
Amazing strength?
Good, yes. Muscles on your muscles. Now, lastly, we need a call to action. get cold, or go dark, or take that.
Those don't mean anything.
Don't need to. It's just a short, punchy slogan that sounds like you're supposed to do something right now.
Run the plank.
Faster than walking, more exciting. I like it. This is your new flyer. Show people this, and they'll be begging for your product. Name your price, firstborn, anything.
Actually, we'll be giving them away. This is a public health initiative.
What? Well, now that's just crazy talk. You don't give away the prize bull just because people need bulls, if you follow me.
I'm definitely sensing some bull here, if you follow me.
Well, it's about time to close anyway. You can mail me my cut. I'm out of here. Don't follow me.
Your cut? Now, wait just a minute.
Pues nosotros vamos a coger
Just borrow this for a little while.
el folleto, nos vamos a ir al barco a la deriva, le vamos a dar el folleto.
I have some exciting scurvy news for you. Read this.
Saber fruit, the new amazing miracle fruit. Regrows hair, removes belly fat. Also cures scurvy. Fantastic! Have you got any of these miracle saber fruits?
Sure thing. Right here. These little green guys.
You're sure there's no science in them?
Check the flyer. You won't find a whiff of science.
We're saved! Run the plank and welcome aboard!
Pues vamos por la bandera. Y allá si tendríamos las 3 banderas, vamos a zarpar. Para... espérate, ¿dónde lo podríamos hacer? Aquí, por ejemplo. Poner las 3 banderas con el mapa.
The holes of the 3 flags line up and show one exact location. I'll mark it with an X.
Va. Pues ahí que vamos. La X marca el lugar. Soltamos el ancla. Y bajamos por el ancla. Y ahora cuando nos diga que nos vamos a oficiar.
This is really deep. I've already been diving for 4 minutes. I've got to turn back now, or I won't be able to hold my breath long enough to return to the surface.
Mierda. ¿Por qué no me deja? No me deja moverme.
Are we lying in wait or just waiting?
Vale, por eso no me deja moverme. Porque lo lleva desinflado. Ahora lo llevamos inflado.
This is really deep. I've already been diving for 4 minutes. I've got to turn back now, or I won't be able to hold my breath long enough to return to the surface.
Lo usamos.
My lungs are full of delicious air again.
Y llegamos al barco de Bella Fisher. Y aquí está lo que nos interesa.
That's the last key. Voodoo shop, here I come.
Salimos de aquí.
Greetings, fellow chum. I have a story for you.
Oh!
It was my first trip to Monkey Island. The crew were restless. And then All of a sudden,
Tengo 7 minutos, tampoco pasa
our
nada.
stringer took a strike from a smoker that turned out to be a mermaid. The crew wanted to have her for dinner. I mistook what they meant. Fortunately, the average salt can't tell the taste of mermaid from any grump you might find in your creel. I helped her escape when night fell. We still write from time to time. Oh, sorry about your ship.
Threepwood has all the keys?
That's right, Captain. Just recovered the last one.
Prepare to set sail for Melee Island immediately.
What about my spell? It's almost ready.
I'm sure I'll find some use for it later. I'm afraid I can't say the same for you, however.
Aw, you're betraying me? I'm the one who does that. But I do respect talent in other people.
Vale.
I'm not even mortal and I'm feeling the minutes tick away.
Cartita del trivial. Ya, es que está. Vaya preguntita, vamos. Y usamos todas las llaves.
It's cheesier than I imagined, but still beautiful. Go! Okay. I wasn't really thinking about the possibility of yet another lock. This seems like overkill. Well, there's no serial number. Maybe I can break it open. This is not a problem. I choose to see it as a puzzle.
Threepwood!
Ah! LeChuck, my old nemesis. Here we are again. Looks like this story ends the way it was always destined to end, with just you and me and the secret.
Not quite.
I don't suppose it'll do me any good to point out that you're cheating again?
I've underestimated your resourcefulness, Threepwood. But force always wins in the end. You should try it sometime.
Good luck opening that. It's well made. I tried everything I could think of for a whole minute, and I didn't make a dent in it.
Of course not. The secret can only be revealed in a ceremonial chamber located deep within the bowels of Monkey Island.
That would have been nice to know ahead of time.
It pleases me to have you live with the knowledge of how close you were to having this before I took it from you. So, I've decided not to kill you right this minute. Outside that door, the deal is off. Don't even think about following me, and count to 100 before you leave the building.
100.
Guybrush! Whiteybones said she saw you come in. Are you all right?
No. I mean, yes, I'm fine.
Do you want to talk about it?
The truck has the secret, and he's headed for the bowels of Monkey Island.
The caverns underneath the big monkey head?
There's no time to lose. Let's talk on the way.
Parte 5, bajo la cabeza del mono. Vale, pues como siempre, vamos a parar el vídeo ahora en cuanto que nos deje, en cuanto que se termine el...
That did seem like a better way to get here than making the potion. I'll definitely have to take notes next time.
Yes, I just hope it turns out to be worth all the effort.
What effort? That was easy.
I'm not talking about the trip over. I mean all the work you've done leading up to it. Not to mention the trail of destruction you've left in your wake.
Of course. I'm a pirate. It's part of the lifestyle.
It can still be surprising when you encounter it in practice. Odina told me an exciting story about what happened on Bermuda. Apparently, you managed to destroy a priceless traditional artifact and the government of an entire island in 5 minutes flat. That's quite impressive. Even for you.
It took way more than 5 minutes. I had to win a bunch of contests first.
Yes, Odina told me your joke. Ow! Quite funny. Odina also thinks you cheated on your algebra test and tried to poison her.
It wasn't poison. It was just hot pepper. She was fine an hour later.
I did have to convince her not to file suit. You owe me one.
I appreciate that. Incidentally, I think you might also be royalty now, since you're married to me.
I thought something felt different this morning. But I was talking about your freewheeling lifestyle. Did you know the Museum of Pirate Lore has shut down?
You don't say.
2 of its prize exhibits went missing. Curiously, there was only one name in the guest book.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good museum anyway. The guy doesn't get his facts right.
Conrad Lee is a nice young man who tries hard. But he'll land on his feet. I hear he's going to open a training school for attack parrots.
Well, I hope he doesn't hold a grudge.
Herman Toothrot is also a little upset with you. He says you took his key and left him in a dark cave.
The magic sign only works with one person, and I didn't have any way to know that in advance.
Well, you'll be happy to know he made it out. I rescued him myself.
I am happy to know that. Thanks. Remind me why we're talking about all this?
It's just, I'm worried that the secret can't possibly measure up to the effort and anticipation. What exactly are you expecting to find?
Understanding of the secret and of bigger things. Who are we? Why are we here?
Well, be careful what you wish for. Here we go. Just like old times. Are you ready for the caverns?
Vale, como lo habías dicho, vamos a dejarlo aquí porque hemos estado haciendo lo que es el paseíto. Me parecía feo dejarlo ahí. Pero bueno, ya que estamos aquí, ya que vamos a parar aquí, corto el vídeo y terminamos ya el juego en el siguiente. Vale, no me deja cortarlo aquí, así que vamos a terminar con esta conversación también.
I remember them. There are mushrooms. Big ones.
Oh, Guybrush. Even in the caverns, probably only 80% of those are deadly poison.
How about I remove your liver so you don't have to worry about it?
Well, well. You go on ahead, sweetie. I'll catch up.
Vale, aquí es donde podemos parar el vídeo, ¿vale? Así que nada, lo paro aquí y continuamos en el siguiente vídeo desde esta parte.